Good morning and welcome to your reading for Monday the 16th, 2026. Let's get some overall energy. I really like this elemental deck that I just recently got. And I want to just get the overall energy for Monday the 16th for the collective. And we have divine timing. Oh, we have a few. So divine timing is trust the universe and follow the signs. Have patience. So trust the universe and just be patient. Things are coming in. We see this beautiful light coming down into this person's forehead here. You know, being guided by the moon and the celestial beings, you know, this is what I see here. Even when we think about the stars as our ancestors, you know, all that have ever lived and all that whoever will live, you know, is all up here in the stars here. This reminds me kind of that Milky Way here. So maybe you have also a connection to Palladian, to the Palladians, if you are aware of the Palladians. But I do believe that many people who are watching this do have that connection. So the third eye is very significant here, as well as, you know, she's holding light, a star in her hand, which I find that's very interesting in this card. So, so maybe there is something that you will be doing with your hands, whether this is energy work here, that you be able to see what is happening with people through your third eye, but be able to use your hands for healing. And you know, this is about being this clear vessel for Creator to do this kind of healing work here. Yeah, but this is happening all in divine timing. This is coming to be in divine timing. This is overall what this card is talking about. So just trust the universe and follow the signs, because you are very gifted. And the next one coming in is being true to yourself. So connecting to the soul and listening to that inner guidance that we have within us. I always say that, you know, we have a fractal of Creator within us all. That's what allows us to think and to move and all of those kinds of things here. So what this is asking is about really being true to yourself, knowing what your journey is, how you're going to move in this earth plane. And looking at this is like, I do believe that the people that are here watching this reading here today are earth angels. I do see this beautiful alignment in this card, where this woman is, you know, she's got her hand like this, so it's, you know, showing this alignment. We see the beautiful wings coming out, golden wings, you know, which is also quite nice. And then here she has a smudge stick in her hand, which I find very interesting as well. So it is about cleansing yourself and purifying energy. So, you know, as an earth angel, I do believe that you have the ability to transmute energy. So, so anything that's kind of being thrown towards you, you are able to move it and transform it into something that is like a fertilizer, you know, for your own growth, I guess, is something that's coming to mind here as I'm talking about this. But trust in your own inner guidance is what Spirit is asking you to do, because you are this earth angel, is what I see here. You've been even given a crown. So there may be some kind of, you know, maybe you're recognized as royalty on the other side, in the spiritual realm, in this star realm, when you see all the stars around her. So we see this as a true reality picture with some things that have been sort of imposed over top of her in this reality picture. So I feel like it's like the physical and the spiritual coming together in perfect alignment, and that you're able to purify energy that is coming toward you. And then we have raise your vibration, or raise the vibration. So, so with these three cards, I'm seeing that Initially, we're seeing this divine guidance coming down into this woman's head here, uh, and um, and then we see this alignment, and then we see this is about you raising the vibration for this physical plane. So you have a really big job to do as this earth angel, and even here you can still see this crown for this woman who is working with the divine and working even with this sacred geometry. So it is about connecting to the light and releasing any blocks that might be here, or helping others to release blocks. This is kind of what I feel like, is that your job is to help other people raise their vibration and to let go of any blocks that might be, kind of weighing them down. But you are a very safe place too. So, this is what this is saying: strength and safety. And it is really all about safety. It is so very important, that we feel safe in our own body, in our own being, but also that we create that safety for other people. And so what this is saying is that you are definitely this earth angel that provides this safety for others. You have the strength and the ability and the skills to help people raise their vibration. So isn't this interesting? So we have an 11 with this divine timing. So that's that master number 11, which in numerology is a powerful number. It's about leadership. It's about, doing your own thing, following your own path, I guess is what it is. And then we have from there true to self, and it's a number 10, and raise your vibration as a number 10. So I would say if you're seeing 1111, which is a commitment card, which is a marriage card, and maybe this connection to the divine is this commitment that you've given with this one here in the very center. It's like, yes, I'm committing to doing what I need to do to help raise the vibration for others. And you are receiving those messages divinely from Creator. Wow, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go with this deck, I think, this morning. Any messages for the collective for Monday, March 16th? Take that one, and we'll get one more. There we go. Well, we got two more. Well, we'll go with these two here because they're kind of lining up underneath the divine timing. It says, wait for the signs and reassess. So everything is happening in divine timing. This is what the Spirit is saying. Just trust the universe, follow the inner guidance that you have, and look for those signs, It says that the wind carries messages. Tune into those ear whispers. So if you're getting these very subtle little messages, I don't know. I hear subtle little messages when I kind of feel it, or sit and take a moment to sort of calm myself and feel into whatever it is that I'm thinking about or trying to make a decision on. It says just wait, you'll know. This card also talks about signs here. See it? I'm trying to cover that up. It's signs, it says right there. So wait for the signs. This is what you have been doing. And it says reassess. Even stars recalibrate, so don't fear recalculating. So whatever it is that you're moving forward on, just know that Spirit says, like, if it's not feeling entirely right, it's okay to reassess it and have new ideas and new intentions. There's many ways to achieve a goal. And so, how that happens is really up to Creator. And it is about how, Creator gives you those messages. So maybe the ideas that you have are not entirely lining up with what Creator wants, but, those messages and signs are coming to you. So you may hear a song. You might have an object like a feather or something that tells you you're on the right path, or maybe you have signs that you connect with loved ones who have passed on. So what this is saying is that's okay. Take your time. Everything happens in divine timing. Blessings will not pass you by. If they are meant for you, they are absolutely meant for you. So just have a little bit of patience here, and listen to that fractal from Creator. I almost, when I look at this, I always talk about the fractal. When we see the light coming through the clouds, um, from the sunlight, I always look at those beams of light that come down. For me, anyways, it makes me think of spirit, like our own individual spirits or souls, and and this is what I see here, is that you are being divinely guided. This is that spirit or soul, your higher self knows what's going on here. So just listen, take the time to listen to what's happening, and maybe you're going to be looking for a new game plan. We have travel, and we have generosity. Holy cow, can I talk today? All right, so travel. Every crossed border expands the soul's map. So maybe you are being asked right now, because it is coming in under this true to self, being connected. I think that you are going to be traveling very shortly. This is I would say, in and around the present moment. And we also have generosity. So give freely, gardens flourish unseen. Gardens flourish unseen. So, to me that sounds like planting a seed, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of things going on underneath the ground before we have an opportunity to really see it poke up above the ground. And so just know that I feel like things are happening in the background for you. And you are going to be traveling because you do have this inner guidance and this ability to transmute energy. So I feel like a lot of travel is coming for you, and a lot of abundance, a lot of generosity. People are going to want you to come to see them, to help to transmute this energy. And then in the Raise the Vibration, we have 2 more cards here, and it is about trusting your gut. So what this is saying, when you trust your gut and and understand what your gut is saying to you, that's your inner knowing, that inner, those inner messages that you know about. So even when you don't exactly know where you're going to go, if you can tune in to yourself, that will be your guidance to wherever you need to go. And then this actually was in the reverse. It says, not now. So I think the time to get out there and start to really helping others raise their own vibration as your vibration is also raising. It says, roots demand time, the bloom will come. So with this in reverse, and in the future, I do feel like things are happening. Those roots are being put into the soil here right now. And Spirit is asking once again, just trust your gut. Know that you are being divinely guided. You'll feel that sense of where you need to be. I'm going to go with my elementals again. I kind of like them. The first one coming out is reclaiming your body. Body is the home, self-love, and releasing emotions from the body. And after that, we have pause. So this is what this is saying. This is about embodiment. And, embodiment has really been a very clear message to me lately. Like, I feel like really embodying who you are. And that's about getting that spirit or that soul right down into your feet so that you can feel all things. I've even, just in the last couple of years, I would even say, have really been taking the time to check in with my body. If we think about, the universe and all the different things that are in the universe, it's almost the same type of thing. I kind of think of my body as a universe, and then like all of my organs and everything that is within my body, they are their own little entities, and you can communicate with them. So, this is what this is asking. Creator is asking you to go get back into your body, breathe it down. I've been told in the past that our spirit only kind of sits like maybe a third of the way into the body. And we, through the breath, through grounding, all of these kinds of things, we can bring our spirit in and right into the bottom of our feet, even to feel that rooting into the ground. So spirit is just saying, like, if you can tap into the body here, you are going to get these signs, and you will have an opportunity to reassess the goal or whatever it is that you are working towards. And you don't have to fear anything. You are being divinely guided here with this beautiful golden light all around this person here that we see within these cards. And then we have pause. It says respond versus react, and observe through mindfulness. So the number 7 is coming up, and it is asking for you to take a pause here. And it is coming in underneath this being true to self. And so the way that I look at this is like, give that generosity to yourself even. So pause, allow for your roots to really settle in, really feel that rooted and groundedness, and observe what kinds of messaging is coming in for you. Respond versus react. Now, this is something that I feel like I learned very young. But when we begin to heal ourselves, we start to then respond to situations instead of reacting to situations. When we get triggered, boom, reaction, and then we know we have an unhealed place within us. So these triggers aren't a bad thing. They are the body speaking to you, letting you know that there are triggers that are happening within you. And that if you give yourself a moment to just pause, to just give that generosity to yourself, connect within, that you will be able to respond. You will be able to pull out some of those core wounds or things that have happened in the past that have really caused you to have triggers and react. So in this present moment, I see you being true to you. I see you giving this travel to yourself, the finding the map. Like the finding the map to yourself. Map just stood out on this travel card for me. And so, follow your own inner map. Take that time, pause and take the time to really feel into where you're going. And, those signs will be coming in. The last 2 cards we have are sensitivity, which is about being vulnerable. And how being vulnerable is really being very strong, and to not allow for others' projections onto you validate who you are. Absolutely within you who you are. And the sensitivity, as you make this transformation, your senses will be more sensitive. So maybe you'll be more emotional than you normally are, like because you're connecting here with this heart space. And the sensitivity with that card is this repeating pattern. So being aware of any kinds of repeating patterns, this is what this is asking you to get within your body, take a pause, connect to true self, and see if you can evaluate or find any repeating patterns. It kind of comes in with that map there. I also see Saturn and Venus in this card where there is about this repeating patterns. And I think that Saturn is about that action, Venus is about love. So this self-love, I know Saturn can also be about like an Aries sign. I think it is Aries, where it's more like a challenging. So challenge yourself, challenge, to see what it is that are your triggers, and see if you can find a way through this. Because ultimately Your mission here in life is to raise not only your own vibration, but the vibration of others. And you can see that even when I look at this card here, you see all these people ascending, and this card here is coming in underneath this one. So ascension is happening here. You are, through love, you are making this action happen, not just for yourself, but for others as well. So beautiful reading for a Monday morning. I hope that is good for you. You have a really good day today, but I'm going to get one message from the universe. And it says, sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. Remember this reassessment? So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. And this is what the message from the universe is telling you. You won't regret it. So that is your reading for Monday, March 16th. And thank you so much for joining me. My name is Trish. And if you enjoyed the reading, please like, share, and subscribe, and take good care. Till next time.